Hi everyone, and welcome to what will possibly be my last Wish haul video. So I'll go into why that is at the end of the haul, but I don't want to keep you waiting for too long now right at the start. So I think we're just going to jump right in. And I do have some clothing. I have a couple of pairs of like accessories, and I have some like home good things that we are going to jump right into. And I'm going to start with a hoodie first, which is a thing that I've already opened and used. So this is what it looks like, and I'm sure this is originally from some name brand or another. I just really like the two-toned look. They also had one in orange and black, which I originally wanted to get, but I feel like it's so Halloween that I don't know how much I would actually use it, but so I got this white and black one instead. And on the front it just says be happy, and then it has a smiley on the back with this X with the smiley on it. And this is a pretty thin fabric. This is in a size 5X, I think. I think I just ordered the biggest one that they had because I wanted it to fit, and hoodies can be too big. It's not like a big deal. So this one is pretty big on me, but also it fits and I can wear it, which is great. So like I mentioned, it is more on the thin side for a hoodie, but it does have a very nice and comfortable fabric, which is super nice and soft and fleecy inside. And it feels really good quality. Like, I've worn this and it's nice. So this one I am really happy about. As always, I'll leave links, sizes, and prices down below. I have a couple of small envelopes. I don't remember what is in these. Oh yeah. This is a little like tripod thing for your camera. So I film with a DSLR, and it has a little stand for a like a blitz on top, which has a little square foot like this that you just slide in place. And what this little thing does is that you can attach a light on it, or you can attach a mic to it instead of a blitz. So these are a pair of socks, and they have Pokemon on them, and these are so cute. I have another pair of socks too. So they're just white on the underneath, which I feel like these socks usually are, but that's fine. No one sees that anyway, apart from maybe at the back of your ankle. But they feel really nice and soft, and they have these like little Pokemon like caricatures on them. So they look like Pokemon, but they also kind of have Ditto eyes. If you watch Pokemon, you know how they get those little beady eyes when they are actually Ditto. Super, super cute. And then I have another pair as well. These have Pikachu on them, and it just says Pika Pika. And again, they're just plain white on the back side or underside. So cute, and they're the exact same, like super nice and soft fabric. I do hope that they will stay nice and not shrink too much in wash. I froze some coffee to make coffee ice cubes so that I can make iced coffee, which is so convenient. Yeah, like I mentioned, I hope they don't shrink too much in wash. I have pretty small feet, so they should fit me just fine. I'm usually not having a problem with that. Yeah, I got these little sunglasses, also, again, obviously from Wish. And they're really nice and simple. They just plain black, and then they have this little metal bar at the middle right here. And it's only metal in the front, and the back is actually plastic. So they were cheap. They are cheap. They're all plastic. So they work. They're not the best quality, but also for the price, I wouldn't expect them to be. I do want to get some more like high-end sunglasses though that I can actually take care of and use. So if you know any good, I've looked at Quay Australia, which are really nice and not too expensive. And then I also saw a blue glass pair from there, but I think I'm gonna wait until the new toll rules or customs rules kick in Norway, because it is going to be cheaper to shop more expensive things than that has been. So again, I'll get more into that at the end. Let's do a pair of shoes. If you've been on my channel for like any amount of time, you've seen these shoes 1,000 times. This is like the, I don't know, 4th, 5th pair of these boots that I'm getting. And I have been wearing mine out so bad that when I feel into the like the foot here, there's no like anything left. It's just like, it feels like this, which is not great. So I needed a new pair, and these are great. I have gotten them several times, both from Wish and also from eBay. I've never had any quality problems with them, and obviously I do wear them down. This is the first thing I've ever had a problem with. You can see this little flap. I'm just gonna cut that off and we're fine. So this has some gold hardware, and then other than that, it is all black. You can obviously change out the laces if you want to. And then it also has a zip on the inside so that you don't have to actually lace it up every time, because honestly, who has time for that? So this is like this fuzzy sweater. I don't remember if it's open or not, like if it's a jacket or if it's like closed sweater. But it's in this beautiful blue color. Oh, it's so soft. I think I just got this in the biggest size too. And it is a hoodie, so it does have a zip. No, it doesn't. It just has like a little one. And this is in a size 3X. And hopefully it fits me fine. It does look like it should, at least. And this is so nice and soft. Like, comfy as heck. It feels really warm and really soft. Like, if I don't want to wear this out, I can always wear it as a pajama. Sometimes on Mondays at work, they don't have the heat on Sundays because we're not there. So Mondays are usually pretty chilly in our office. I also have this bag, and this is a, like, I don't know, it has wings. And it is really, really cute. I had a huge thing with Wish about this bag because I added it as one of their like $1 deals where every day they have some items for $1. I added it to my cart, I checked out, and then they charged me like the equivalent of like $35 instead of $1. And I thought it was cute, but it is kind of like a specialty item. It's not something that you would wear all the time. So I contacted them and I let them know that there had been a mistake and that I was charged like full price for it when it was on sale. And they sorted the situation out, and I was able to get a refund for this bag. It has some like lace around it, but it just like pops up. It's supposed to like stand out like this does and be like decorative all around, but it's just, I don't know what it is honestly, but it's like it's too tight so that it just, instead of folding around the bag, it just folds back in. And then it has gold hardware, and then there's just one big room inside here with this little card pocket, I guess it is. There's also a little zip pocket in the back right here. So yeah, this is cute, and I don't know how much I would use it. I haven't used it yet. Usually when you buy those $1 thing, if you don't win, you just get a refund. Shit happens. They solved the situation. It's fine now. Then I have another pair of shoes. They come in this dust bag, which is really fancy. So the laces are separate. They're not already in the shoes. They're just this like white boot. And I don't know if I'm able to wear this because it doesn't have a zipper or anything. And I usually have problems with shoes like that. They feel really nice and light, which can be a bad thing or a good thing. This is just plastic, I think. So I don't know how the grip is going to be on these or anything. I will try them on and see if they fit. If not, I'll just post them for sale. Yeah, they are not great quality. Not too impressed. I would rather get like these ones in a different color. I used to have the burgundy ones, and I do want to buy those again too. So maybe I will do that before the new things kick in, because cheap things like this are cheaper now than they will be from April 1st. I bought this little pin, and you can't really see it. I'll insert like a close-up. But it's a little Shiba Inu, I think the dog race is. If any of you are dog people, I'm sure you can tell me. And it's just sipping on some bubble tea or boba tea. And it's just so cute that I just had to have it because I have this little Ida bag that I have a lot of pins in. And I just placed this in there because it's so cute. And then for like I got some organizers. So this is one of them. This is just a little container thing for some Q-tips, and then for cotton rounds that I use to take off my makeup. And it's pretty easy. It's just 2 parts. You just clip them together, and then it just has a little lid to keep your Q-tips clean. And it's really nice and convenient. It's easy to see, and it doesn't take up so much room when you store things on top of each other. So I'm very happy with this one, and it's like this acrylic thing. I don't know if it's actually acrylic or if it's actually plastic, but for what I bought it for, it works. And then I got 2 of these like compartments, storage things, acrylic ones. So they're for like powders and stuff like that. I also have some other things in mine because I don't have enough powders to keep in here and fill it up. So I just organized my other things in here as well. So I have this one, and then I also got another one. And with my purchase, I also got a tiny little hand mirror that now lives in my lipstick drawer. So yeah, I have these for my powders and highlighters and blushes and bronzers. And it's really nice and convenient, and they don't roll around, and they just stay where they're meant to be, which is perfect. And then I got this. This is a cutlery organizer. That is not what I bought it for, but as you can see, it is cutlery that we do have in here. So I originally bought this to put like lip liners and eyeliners and mascaras and stuff like that in, but these rooms are just too deep to fit stuff like that and then still be visible. Like the room goes from here to here, and from here to here, and from like here to here, and there's just more room in here than I need for my like lip liners, because they just fall in and then they're hard to get out. So we ended up putting this into our cutlery drawer instead, because it fit perfectly into the thing that we already had there. So our spoons are too big, so we have little cat spoons, other small spoons, we have forks, knives, and then these little dessert forks, and then we have our spoons into another one of the compartments in the drawer. And this is really nice and cute, and we had like, I have so many of these little cat spoons, and they're just so cute, and it's nice to have them like all stored in here. They're also a longer version of those, so I think maybe I'll put those in here with the small little dessert forks. This is a like fluffy hoodie jacket type thing, and this one, I don't know if I've shown you this one either. This is Marius's. It has the like Game of Thrones logo with all of the like weapons and all of the little slogans. So, or shields? Sigils? Sigils is the word that I'm looking for. All the sigils and all of the like mottos or whatever. And we got this one, and it's so nice and soft. It's really, really big. This is also, we just bought it in the biggest size that was possible, because outerwear is nice to have it a little bit bigger, and this fuzzy thing is so nice and comfortable. And then when I got the free shipping thing, I ended up asking if he wanted something also when I was already placing an order. So he wanted another jacket like that, so we got one that says Volvo on it, I think, which is the brand of car he drives. So I got that, and then I also picked up their little wicks for a Zippo lighter. I don't know where he placed those. They live somewhere on his desk. I do think that was it. So I didn't buy that much this time around. Obviously the price is a little bit higher because shoes and hoodies and acrylic separator things are more expensive. I forgot to mention that this is either plastic or like a hard silicone type thing. But I was really impressed with that, and it's also like an slippery thing in the bottom, which is really nice because it can slide around. So very happy with those, and for once, like apart from these shoes, which are I guess a little bit of a mess, everything worked out. Everything was like I hoped they would be, and yeah, they're good apart from this little thing, but it's okay. Okay, so my last wish haul, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, last year the Norwegian government decided that we shop too much online, and they want to raise our taxes and tolls on it to make people shop in the country instead. And they changed like a few things. Up until now, we've had a rule where if you buy for 350 Norwegian kroner or less, including shipping, you don't get any taxes or tolls or fees or anything on that order. So basically everything that I got here went under that thing, so I don't pay anything extra. Over that, up until January or April 1st, you will have that rule. Over 350, you will get the 350 that you paid for the item and shipping. And then you have a 25% toll or tax. Like, it's VAT, pretty much, which is 25% for like clothing. And then it's toll, which is 10%. And then you have 160 to 300, depending on which whatever distributor everything is entering Norway through, just as a fee for tolling your things or going through customs. So it's been really, really expensive ordering anything that is over 100 or 350 kroner. Once we get to April 1st, everything that is under 3,000 always have to pay the 25% VAT. And everything under 3,000, you don't have to pay for. You don't have to pay for toll anymore. And then it doesn't matter with the shipping, I believe. And then also the fee for import is going away. So for things under 350, it's better to do it now before the 1st of April. But for everything that is more expensive than that, it's better to wait, pay the 25%, and then you don't have to pay for the the import fee. So we're getting a lot of changes to our customs rules, which means that a lot of people who have been shopping a lot online from like Wish and eBay and stuff like that, like I have, are hoarding their things now before April 1st, and then they're just quitting because it's getting so expensive. And the Norwegian government has also placed the getting the actual 25% is not going to be the mail's services job. It's going to be on the store that ships the item to Norway. So like if I buy from Wish has to make me pay those 25%. So it's going to be more expensive to buy things. It's not necessarily going to be more expensive when it gets here, which is how it has been up until this point. I'm trying to cut down on my shopping, and I'm trying to just not buy as much. So I think when I buy something, I might buy something from other stores. I might buy more at once when I am shipping from overseas. Things like food and stuff was from January 1st, so that it's already a lot more expensive than it was. Shopping from places like iHerb and Vitacost and places like that, it's already a lot more expensive. And the fee for import, which is disappearing on everything else, is still going to be applicable for food items and like nutrition things like vitamins and foods and all of that stuff. So when I do place an order from iHerb, it probably will be enormous because it's going to be cheaper in the long run, having to pay the toll and the taxes and or the VAT and the import fee, because things aren't available here, which is why at least I order online. One thing is that it can be cheaper, but I've ordered online, especially food, from iHerb and Vitacost because the selection in Norway isn't very great, especially for vegans like I am, and especially for things that are more like specialty things. Some places like Veggie Shop 24 have also decided to not ship to Norway anymore because of the new rules, because they have to be responsible for getting that 25%. So yeah, it's going to be a lot less haul videos from me in the future. And then I'm also doing some other things around, so I don't know if maybe I'll cut down my videos to once a week instead of 2 times a week. But I'll figure that out as we go along, or at least for some. I think I'll just try to do 2 when I can, and if not, I'll just do 1. Because I have become a union representative at work, which means that I have a lot of courses and stuff that I have to take, which does take up some of my free time, obviously. So that is going to take away some of the time that I spend filming and editing and uploading and all of that stuff. But I have been rambling for like 30 minutes now, so I'm going to leave you guys to the rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a big like, leave any comments down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!